Well, hello Aries, and welcome to your monthly horoscope for the month of October. And what a powerful month it is for you. A very life-changing month. You've got a lunar eclipse in your sign. In addition to that, you've got a Grand Trine, a very harmonious angle involving your ruler. So why don't we take a look at this and see what it's all about and see what's going on. But I think first we need to backtrack to the beginning of this year when Mars was in your opposite sign, Libra, for a good amount of time, and your relationships were coming under review, and you're really having to take a lot of deep looks at your relationships and how you interact with other people. And right on the tail end of that, you went through some difficult changes while Mars was journeying through Scorpio, and now it's in Sagittarius, and the opportunity is opening up for you. But we've got Mercury backtracking through your relationship sector. So it's going to make you take a look at your past in relation to your relationships. If you're not in a relationship, this can be business connections. It can also be your relationship with yourself. But something is opening up for you. But in the process of that something opening up, you're going to have to let go of something else, or perhaps even someone else. And that's the point of reflection that you're needing to take a look at. You're going to likely have to take a look at what feels right in your heart versus what seems right in your head. And quite often when we come into those spaces, the great F word, no, it's not the F word that you're thinking, the fear factor comes into the equation, and it makes things very difficult. And sometimes we hold ourselves back when moving forward might actually be a better thing. So what is this Grand Trine? Well, a trine is an angle of 120 degrees between two planets. It's an angle of harmony. The two planets are working in a harmonious manner with each other. So what's a Grand Trine? That's when you have three different planets or three different sets of planets all forming a 120 degree angle with each other, and it makes a triangle in the heavens, and it's very powerful. So you've got Uranus in your sign. You've had Uranus in your sign for quite a while. That's why the big shakeups in your life. And you've got Jupiter in your fifth house, which means you're expanding, you're growing, you're expressing yourself in a new manner. You're looking at how your life can develop more creatively. And Mars is over in the ninth house, so opening up the doors of opportunity. But first, it's wanting you to take a deeper look at what you've learned from the past. Things are hanging in the balance. You're perhaps concerned if you take these steps forward, whether you're going to be protected, whether things are going to be secure, and that's why the fear is coming to the surface. But you're an Aries. You're born to eat fear for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and overcome that fear and break through the barrier. And when you break through that barrier on the other side, there are some very powerful opportunities that open up for you. You just have to be willing to take those first steps in doing so. And we know that you are willing to take the first steps in doing so. So what's keeping you waiting? Let's get to work on it. Take a deeper look, see where your heart is, see where your head is, balance the two, but always give higher sway to the heart in these scenarios. I think that you're going to find that you're moving into fresher territory, happier territory. You're likely going to find yourself sometime around the middle of the month having some questions in regards to career versus finances, where you want to take your career on a more creative level, but the need for finances are perhaps ending up as a conflict. But you shouldn't let that be too much of a hindrance. Where you're going is somewhere that's much, much greater than where you've been in the past. Something new and refreshing is on offer for you. You just have to be willing to open the door. Hey, that's going to do it for your monthly horoscope for the month of October. If you look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, if you want a deeper look at where in your life this may all be happening, then you can do so through one of my astrological services. I offer astrological consultations where we can interact in person. I also offer in-depth video forecasts where you can have a recorded video. And if you like the written word more, then you can also order a written report. Okay, that's going to do it. Until next month, Aries, take very good care of yourself.